Hello there, sweet, sweet air signs. Normally I wouldn't say that, and that's coming from someone that's air dominant, but I feel like right now you might be kind of in a sweet zone or something. I'm hearing candy. Life might be feeling like candy for you. Okay, so we are going to do your sacred directions reading. This looks at the different elements going on right now. This is going to be an intuitive reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you are more than welcome to. I'd love to do one for you. Just look below. I have my web address posted down there. So I just need a moment here to soak in the messages that want to come through. I'm hearing complex, like life feels really busy, very complex for you right now, but in a way that's kind of like fun, like you're enjoying how invigorated it is, like there's something to do. It feels kind of playful, free-spirited. Not so serious. But that's at first glance. Things could change as I go a little deeper. So let me take a look here. The center card is in the position of your will. I feel like you've been kind of collaborating with someone, probably. Trying to get some work done, trying to make a little... trying to like go somewhere. It feels like one individual in this could be kind of stalling out the process, kind of blocking the progress. And I do get a split self here too, like one part of you maybe kind of blocking something while the other one has kind of a relaxed fancy about how it should be moving forward. So that may sound a little bit odd, but for me right now that's making a lot of sense, you know, like having a fantasy about the direction of something, but then, you know, like reality steps in and it's like, no, that actually cannot happen. And it looks like it's something to do with a little bit of communication too, and maybe something that's linked to finances around that communication. Now, what seems to be being forgotten here is that there's a lot of communication that wants to come through, maybe through a higher realm. This could be an ancestor, a spirit, guardian, or just some energy that you would connect to that has an otherworldly quality to it. And I feel like it probably is more of an ancestor though, like there was a past emotional connection here with someone. And I feel like they're trying to bless you with some of that emotion again, trying to give that to you. I'm hearing emotional support. Yeah. Oh, and how funny. I didn't read this at first, but it is idealism, which is kind of what I was picking up on, like trying to get somewhere and maybe it not being all that realistic. Or it could be, you know, it's good to have ideals. It's good to be the dreamer. Okay, let's look now at your position of fire. This is connected to spirituality, to passion. I love this card. It's very odd. I don't recollect ever seeing it. It's got a slight sci-fi quality to it, and this unexpected element to it. Something almost verging on like the art. So you may be merging art with spirituality. You may be kind of passionate about art right now, something a little bit artsy at least, you know, like putting like a vein of art into something, not maybe entirely making art. And yeah, I'm hearing like the design, the look of something, maybe kind of important right now. And I feel like you're taking this very seriously too, that you can almost step into an energy that's almost too serious about it, and may feel a little strange to other people. So what you're doing may not be all that palatable for everyone. It may not have a very wide audience. And this may be part of the idealism that we're seeing here, although I feel like this is almost a different thing. It could not be, but like a slight deviation into something else even here, which, with all this activity wouldn't surprise me. Like you might be exploring a lot of related avenues of things here. I feel like it does relate though, because it does feel kind of idealistic, a little bit disconnected from reality. Like you have a lot of lofty ideals with it, and you may find yourself kind of alone and just standing in this. And I think you're still kind of contemplating if you want to actually commit to it to a certain degree. I think you're kind of self-aware in that it is odd. It has almost like a freaky element to it. It's strange, but maybe not the kind of strange that has enough audience for it at this time. It may be ahead of its time. Yeah, and I think like by not moving forward with it, it kind of makes you feel bad. Like there's something that comes out that doesn't put you in the best energy about it, having to be probably practical about it. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to look at your water element. This is representing emotions. Yeah, I hear like you're not stagnating and like you're allowing there to be like some play with emotions. You're not taking things too seriously right now. And I feel like you're able to kind of joke amongst friends a little bit, have fun amongst friends, keep things a little bit light, and value the beauty that you can create and foster and preserve amongst yourselves. Through some lighthearted interaction. I'm hearing kind of restoring this, that you might need to feed this area of your life a little bit, indulge in it, to reinvigorate your emotional health. Okay, let's look now at your earth position, everything that's physical, and this could pertain to your body, your environment. I feel like there's someone maybe that you're trying to connect with. I get a little bit of like parent-child off of this. This could be a partnership. If it is a partnership, there may be an age difference going on. If it's in the workplace, it's like kind of someone with more authority and less authority. If it is a partnership, there could be authority issues involved here. And there seems to be, I want to say like an emotional block, as well as a core issue that's maybe also involved in this emotional block. I feel like these two energies are almost better on their own, and there's something going on here. It's almost like this block is a saving grace, because if brought together because of the the lack of equilibrium. This may create a lot of karma for one individual, well, for both, but like this power dynamic may really not be the healthiest thing. I'm hearing kind of just keep doing what you're doing. Don't get over involved in this. Like, just let things be. If this tension's here, eventually it will dissipate. It will sort of resolve itself. Don't feel like you have to be heavy-handed in dealing with anything here in your environment. Okay. Now let's look at your air position, and this is going to be related to communication. I feel like you've been doing a lot of communicating to where you may be a little bit tired from it. You may have actually had to appear, kind of show up physically for a lot of this. There's, I'm getting kind of like a staging quality to maybe some of the communication that you're doing. I don't feel like it's been bad. I feel like you've been enjoying it. It's busy, it's happy. There's a lot of fruitfulness around it, a lot of flowering, a lot of fun, active energy. But you may just be like a little wore thin from so much activity. And having to really put yourself out there. It can take, especially if you're more of an introvert, it can take quite a bit of energy from you to have to really present yourself and be on stage. And I'm hearing use the sun. The sun will help give you energy. It will help restore you. Eat very hearty greens. It will also keep you in high energy. It will help restore you, and listen to media that's very positive and has good content, media that you actually want to indulge in and learn from and just have around you. This could also be music. It could be things that are just kind of sound based, like certain noises that you find restorative as well. So I feel like you're kind of having to give a lot, and so you need to be able to replenish again, like what I saw here, like needing to replenish in your emotions. I'm seeing that once again in your communication sector as well. And I'm hearing like you need to get stronger. You need to build yourself up, because you're going to need to fly instead of, like, you're meant to fly and not sort of just stand and parade yourself as something. Like you haven't quite hit the energy that you're going to be in, which is going to be more of a soaring energy. And I think once you get there, you'll find that it's probably more natural for you. It's just that this is where you are at developmentally, and there's going to be further development here that's going to take place that you're probably not quite anticipating, that's going to kind of do that next level type thing for you. All in perfect timing, I'm sure. So, my beloved air signs, that's what I've got for you. I do appreciate you checking in and receiving these messages. I'm sending you blessings and love and just wishing you all the best. Please take beyond excellent care. Until next time, stay well.